Hello everyone, welcome back to Confy's Recap. If you're new here, you're highly welcome. On this channel, we bring you the best movie and series reviews and recaps, so don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Now, let's get right into today's review. Have you ever become so obsessed with someone's talent that you completely lost yourself? Well, that's exactly what Notes from the Last Row is all about. This Korean psychological thriller proves that sometimes the most dangerous stories aren't the ones we read, they're the ones we choose to live. The story follows Professor Heo Muno, a once promising novelist who now teaches literature at a university. Although he has the respect of his students, deep down he's disappointed with how his life has turned out. His passion for writing has faded, and he's stuck living the same routine every day. Everything changes when he begins marking his students' assignments. Most of the essays are exactly what he expects, ordinary and forgettable. But then he reaches the paper written by Lee Kang, a quiet engineering student who always sits in the last row of the classroom. From the very first sentence, Muno is completely captivated. The writing is unlike anything he's ever read from a student. It's intelligent, emotional, and strangely realistic, making him wonder how someone so young could write with such depth. Curious, Muno starts paying closer attention to Lee Kang, hoping to discover the secret behind his incredible talent. However, the more he learns about the mysterious student, the more he realizes that every story Lee Kang writes seems to blur the line between fiction and reality. What began as simple admiration slowly turns into an unhealthy obsession, and before long, Muno finds himself crossing boundaries he never thought he would. One of the things I loved most about this series is how it builds suspense. It doesn't rely on loud action scenes or cheap jump scares. Instead, every conversation, every notebook, and every silent stare feels like a clue waiting to be uncovered. Just when you think you've figured out where the story is going, it changes direction and leaves you questioning everyone's true intentions. The performances are excellent, and the atmosphere keeps you on edge from beginning to end. Even though the pacing is slow at first, it pays off because every episode reveals another piece of the puzzle. By the time the final episode arrives, you'll probably find yourself replaying everything that happened just to catch the details you missed. Overall, Notes from the Last Row is a smart psychological thriller that explores obsession, ambition, and the thin line between reality and imagination. If you enjoy slow-burn mysteries that make you think long after the credits roll, this is definitely worth your time. My rating for this series is 9 out of 10. And that's it for today's review. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Confy's Recap if you haven't already, and turn on the notification bell so you'll always be the first to know whenever I upload a new recap or review. Also, let me know your thoughts about Notes from the Last Row in the comments below. Did you enjoy it? Or were you expecting more? Thanks so much for watching, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!